This is Kilik, a Roblox YouTuber who is most known for his deepwoken videos. Now, if you can see by his channel over here, Kilik has recently been called out by the Bee family, a very major channel with over 7 million subscribers that makes content on family vlogs. In short, the Bee family has spoken up about a 17-year-old Roblox YouTuber named Kilik. Kilik, a deepwoken YouTuber, has verbally abused and sexualized their underage 15-year-old daughter. They say that their daughter is in process of recovering from this behavior. Let's see what the family has to say about it.
So as parents.
So it's been brought to our attention that a YouTuber by the name of Kilik started to make very sexual references towards our daughter, who is a minor. She's 15 years old, and these comments towards her were absolutely disgusting, completely inappropriate, and when I watched the video, I was absolutely in shock.
Just so you guys know that there will be some inappropriate comments ahead, please be advised. Let's preview one of them that the Bee family has showcased. Kilik describes to make comments in the video that are like balls deep, might make her new stepbrother, and comments like this which are generally degrading towards women. Not just that the comments are degrading towards women, but the issue is she's 15, bro. You're 17. And even the title of the video is titled Dear Kilik, she's only 15.
And he's saying this to his audience of Roblox viewers that are 13 years and under. And YouTube has given him a platform to do this.
Well, YouTube gives anyone a platform.
They go on to explain further in this 29-minute video how Kilik has had multiple instances of sexualizing women on YouTube and then putting very, let's say, performative responses in response to that. Kilik has seemed to feed off these responses and has made multiple videos on the Bee family as well, saying that they're in the wrong for doing this and that the videos that he made were complete jokes. The parents are understandably upset about their daughter being sexualized by a 17-year-old YouTuber who should know better. It's honestly a constant back and forth between the families. The families are understandably upset that their 15-year-old daughter is sexualized. And Kilik is upset because he says it's racially motivated, when the truth is it's not racially motivated, he's just being held responsible for his actions. The Bee family left a comment on this matter that I really feel should be read, and it says, "At the time of filming, we understood him to be 19. To clarify, he is 17 years old. That being said, age does not excuse language in our behavior like this. Using the excuse of age is like saying that a woman was assaulted because of what she was wearing. It's an excuse to direct the focus away from the real issue. This behavior has no place in our society. At 17 years old, people should know better than to sexualize anyone in such a disturbing and dehumanizing and degrading manner. If this is allowed with no consequences, YouTube is setting the precedence that actions like these towards others are tolerated." Basically, what they're trying to say is although he is a minor, that doesn't matter. What he said was absolutely disgusting and promotes the sexualization of women, especially in the Roblox community. First off, it comes off as ignorant and absolutely disgusting that a 17-year-old would say this about a 15-year-old. I'm 17 myself, I would know better than that, so there is no excuse about age here. However, I believe what the Bee family said was wrong. I don't believe that he's pedophilic, I just believe that these jokes were made with the poor intention to harass. But it goes the other way as well. The family in his video also doesn't do justice to the situation either, in my opinion. Making fun of his appearance is not exactly fair. You need to deal with this like mature adults. Make fair comments in the video, and understand him to help him learn from this behavior and grow. However, blaming the Bee family what Kilik is doing is not acceptable in any way or form. Being a 15-year-old and judging and sexualizing them is extremely disgusting. There's really no defending his behavior, which is what Kilik's fans are doing. They did go a bit far in protecting their daughter. They could have done it in a different way other than making a giant YouTube video on this YouTuber, and instead could have reached out privately. But kids will now come and attack this person, which isn't really right and doesn't really help them to learn from their mistakes either. The problem is the Bee family's fans are very toxic. No one deserves death threats, especially as a 17-year-old. He was in the wrong for saying the stuff that he did about Gabriella. But honestly, what did he expect? They have a large platform and their fans especially won't let him get away with him. I honestly hope he learns and grows from this and takes responsibility instead of blaming excuses and blaming everyone else as he has in multiple live streams. In fact, one was even 10 hours. I hope that he can become a better person, but here's the key that I'm hoping he does. I hope he apologizes correctly. Restorative justice is a circle that basically encourages the action and the fault to take responsibility while seeing how this action and responsibility can really take to restore the justice in this situation. Now that Kilik is suffering the consequences of behavior, he doesn't realize that his actions do pay a price. So therefore, he's going to complain on social media. That's what he's done for the past 5 days. For the past 5 days, he's been complaining against the Bee family, who has finally spoken up against their behavior against their daughter. The Bee family is not completely in the right, but they are completely in the right to be mad at him sexualizing their daughter. Sexualization can have a lot of effect on someone, including cognitive and emotional consequences, which can undermine a person's comfort in their own body, leading to emotional and self-image problems such as shame and anxiety, which is horrible and what the family has said that Gabriella has been experiencing. Their mental and physical health has been really down lately too because of these comments that have been made by a YouTuber's fans. The issue with sexualization in the Roblox community, especially more edgier or male-dominated Roblox communities, is that it really undermines the value of women and it undermines how important they are in this community. It also makes them feel degraded and not welcome in this community, which is not what we should be encouraging in the Roblox community at all. I appreciate you watching my video and my opinion on this situation. This video has been demonetized, so that way I make no money off this situation because I do feel it is important to talk about.